In sales, effective communication is essential. It's not just about what you say, but how you say it. For introverts, who may prefer to think before they speak and avoid unnecessary small talk, clarity and purpose in communication are key strengths. This chapter will explore how you can leverage these strengths to create a communication style that resonates with clients, builds trust, and drives results. The introvert's communication advantage. Introverts are often characterized by their preference for thoughtful, deliberate communication. Unlike extroverts, who might thrive on spontaneous conversation and social interactions, introverts tend to be more reserved, choosing their words carefully and focusing on substance over style. This approach can be a significant advantage in sales, where clients often value clear, concise, and meaningful communication. Here's how introverts can turn their communication style into a powerful tool in the sales process. Thoughtfulness. Introverts are naturally inclined to think deeply before speaking. This thoughtfulness allows you to provide well-considered responses to client questions and objections, demonstrating your expertise and building credibility. Listening skills. Introverts often excel at listening, a critical component of effective communication. By truly hearing what your client is saying, both their words and the underlying emotions, you can respond in a way that directly addresses their needs and concerns. Clarity. Because introverts prefer to avoid unnecessary conversation, they tend to communicate with clarity and purpose. This means that your messages are more likely to be understood and remembered by your clients, reducing the risk of miscommunication. Mastering one-on-one communication. One-on-one interactions are where introverts often shine. These more intimate settings allow for deeper connections and more meaningful conversations. Here's how you can make the most of one-on-one communication with clients. Prepare in advance. Before any meeting or call, take the time to prepare. Review your notes on the client, set clear objectives for the conversation, and outline the key points you want to cover. This preparation will help you feel more confident and ensure that the conversation stays on track. Ask open-ended questions. Use open-ended questions to encourage the client to share more about their needs, challenges, and goals. Questions like, "Can you tell me more about that?" or "What are your biggest concerns right now?" Invite the client to speak freely, giving you valuable insights that you can use to tailor your response. Listen actively. Active listening is more than just hearing what the client says. It's about understanding the underlying meaning and emotions behind their words. Show that you're listening by nodding, making eye contact, and providing verbal acknowledgements. When appropriate, paraphrase what the client has said to confirm your understanding. Respond with purpose. When it's your turn to speak, be concise and to the point. Focus on addressing the client's specific needs and concerns, rather than going off on tangents. If you're unsure how to respond, it's okay to take a moment to think before speaking. This demonstrates that you're giving the client's question the consideration it deserves. Follow up with written communication. After the meeting or call, follow up with an email that summarizes the key points of the conversation, outlines any next steps, and provides additional information if needed. This not only reinforces your message, but also gives the client a reference they can return to later. The art of storytelling. While introverts may prefer clear and direct communication, storytelling can also be a powerful tool in your sales arsenal. A well-told story can engage your client, make your message more memorable, and illustrate the value of your product or service in a relatable way. Here's how to incorporate storytelling into your communication strategy. Identify the right stories. Choose stories that are relevant to the client's situation. This could be a case study of how your product or service helped a similar client, a personal anecdote that highlights your experience, or a success story that demonstrates the value of your solution. Keep it simple. Your story doesn't need to be long or elaborate. In fact, simplicity is often more effective. Focus on the key elements of the story, what the challenge was, how your solution helped, and what the outcome was. This keeps the client's attention and ensures they remember the main points. Make it relatable. Use language and examples that the client can relate to. The more the client sees themselves in the story, the more likely they are to connect with your message. Highlight similarities between the client's current situation and the story you're telling. Incorporate data and facts. While stories are emotional, data and facts provide the logical support that many clients need to make a decision. If possible, include relevant statistics, metrics, or concrete results in your story to back up your claims. Practice your delivery. Like any skill, storytelling improves with practice. Rehearse your stories until you're comfortable telling them naturally and confidently. Pay attention to your tone, pacing, and body language, as these elements all contribute to the effectiveness of your storytelling. Enhancing communication with written tools. For many introverts, written communication is a preferred mode of interaction. It allows you to carefully craft your message, take your time to think, and avoid the pressure of immediate responses. Here are some ways to enhance your sales communication through writing emails. Personalize your emails. Tailor your emails to the recipient by addressing their specific needs or concerns. Use their name, refer to previous conversations, and offer solutions that are directly relevant to them. Be clear and concise. Avoid lengthy emails that may overwhelm the reader. Instead, get to the point quickly, using bullet points or numbered lists to organize your thoughts. Include a clear call to action so the client knows what to do next. Proofread carefully. Written communication is a reflection of your professionalism. Always proofread your emails before sending them to ensure they are free of typos, grammatical errors, and unclear language. Proposals and reports. Structure your documents. Use a clear structure with headings, subheadings, and sections to make your proposals and reports easy to read. Start with an executive summary that outlines the key points, followed by detailed sections that provide more in-depth information. Use visuals. Incorporate charts, graphs, and images to break up the text and make complex information more digestible. Visuals can also help reinforce your message and make your documents more engaging. Provide a clear conclusion. End your proposals and reports with a clear conclusion that summarizes the benefits of your solution and outlines the next steps. This leaves the client with a strong impression of your value and encourages them to take action. Social media and content marketing. Share thought leadership. Use social media platforms like LinkedIn to share articles, blog posts, or insights that demonstrate your expertise. This can help you build your personal brand and attract potential clients without the need for direct outreach. Engage in meaningful conversations. Instead of trying to be everywhere online, focus on engaging in meaningful conversations in groups or forums where your target audience is active. Offer thoughtful comments and advice, and share relevant content that adds value to the discussion. Create valuable content. Consider creating content that addresses common client challenges or questions. This could be in the form of blog posts, white papers, or case studies. By providing valuable information, you position yourself as a trusted resource and attract clients who are looking for solutions. Navigating difficult conversations. Even with the best communication skills, you'll occasionally face difficult conversations with clients. Whether it's addressing a complaint, negotiating terms, or handling a misunderstanding, how you approach these conversations can significantly impact the outcome. Here's how to navigate difficult conversations with clarity and purpose. Stay calm and composed. It's natural to feel anxious or defensive during a difficult conversation, but staying calm is crucial. Take a deep breath, listen carefully to the client's concerns, and avoid interrupting. By staying composed, you demonstrate professionalism and a willingness to address the issue. Acknowledge the client's feelings. Start by acknowledging the client's feelings and showing empathy. Phrases like, "I understand why you're upset," or "I can see how this situation is frustrating," can help diffuse tension and show the client that you're on their side. Seek to understand. Ask open-ended questions to fully understand the client's perspective. Avoid making assumptions or jumping to conclusions. The more you understand the root of the issue, the better equipped you'll be to resolve it. Offer solutions, not excuses. Focus on finding a solution rather than making excuses or deflecting blame. Present options that address the client's concerns and ask for their input on the best path forward. This collaborative approach shows that you're committed to resolving the issue and maintaining the relationship. Follow up. After the conversation, follow up with the client to ensure that the issue has been resolved to their satisfaction. This follow-up not only reinforces your commitment to excellent service, but also helps rebuild trust. Conclusion: communicating with confidence. Effective communication is at the heart of successful sales, and as an introvert, you have unique strengths that can make your communication style both powerful and persuasive. By focusing on clarity, purpose, and thoughtful engagement, you can build strong relationships with your clients, navigate difficult conversations with ease, and ultimately drive better sales results.